Okay, 40. 40 conversion to binary. 40 divided by 2 is 1 because 20 and remainder 0. It's like a 20, 0 over 2. Now 20 divided by 2 is 10. Remember 0 again. Is 10, 0 over 2. Now 10 divided by 2 is 5. Remember 0 again. Entonces is 5, 0 over 2. Now 5 divided by 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Remainder 1. This is 2, 1.5. And now 2 divided by 2 is 1. 2 remainder 0. Thus it is like a 1, 0 over 2. And finally is 1 over 2 is 1/2. That's 0, 1.5. So now you take the remainder, because 0 is 0 is 0 is 1 is 0 is 1 in reverse order. Then you put the number like that: 1, 0, 1, and 3 0. 1, 2, 3. Que represent the option B. The shaking part, the shaking just in case. Remember, this is 2 to the 0, 2 to the 1, 2 to the 2, 2 to the third, 2 to the 4, and 2 to the 5th power. 2 to the 5th is 32, and 2 to the third is 8. When you adding is 40, it's exactly this initial number. Okay, now 78. 78 divided by 2. Conversion to binary is 39. Remainder 0. Now at 39, 0 over 2. Now 39 divided by 2 is 19. In this case, the remainder yes is 1. This is like a 19, 1.5. Now 19 divided by 2 is so big as 9. It's 18, remainder 1. Thus it is like a 9, 1/2. Okay, now 9 divided by 2 is so big as 4, remainder 1. Is 4, 1.5. Now 4 divided by 2 is 2, remainder 0. Is 2, 0 over 2. Now we continue. Now 2 divided by 2 is 1. And remainder 0. So this is like a 1, 0 over 2. And finally, 1 divided by 2 is 0, 1/2. Okay, now take the remainder. 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, and 1. And you write in inverse order. 1, 0, 0, 3, 1, and 1, 0. Of course, base 2 can correspond with the option C. Okay, let's do the checking part. The checking part is, look, this is 2 to the 0, 2 to the 1, 2 to the 2, 2 to the third, 2 to the 4, 2 to the 5th, 2 to the 6. 2 to the 6 is 64. 2 to the third power is 8. 2 to the 4 is 4. And to the second is 2. When you're adding everything, this is 12, 16, 18. Carry that one. 78. Is the original number. This is the checking part. Okay, and this is the answer, of course. The answer is the red number here. This is the answer. They correspond with the option C. Okay, 20 is convert binary to hexadecimal. This is super easy. The only thing you should do, copy the number 1010. 1011 11 1100 and 1101, and you separate 4 by 4. And you translate using the table that we have in the book and the symbolic way in hexadecimal. This is A, B, C, and D. And the answer is A, B, C, D. In hexadecimal gets 16 base. Okay, corresponding with the option C. Okay, let's see in the table. Let's see the table. Okay, in the previous example, we're using this number. Okay, corresponding with the A, we're using this number. Corresponding with the B, and we're using this number. Okay, corresponding with the C, and this corresponding with the D symbol. Okay, this is again conversion to the hexadecimal. You separate 4 by 4. We start at the beginning. We have 0, 0, 1, 0. This part first. Now after we have 1, 0, 0, 1. After we have 1, 0, 0, 1 again. And finally we have 1. 1 alone is 0, 0, 0. You complete with the 0. We have 4, 4, 4, and 4. And using the table, this is the number 4, the symbol 4, this is the symbol 9, this is the symbol 9, and this is the symbol 1. Okay, entonces es 1994 base 16. That's the option D. Now this is pretty easy. It's only identify the property illustrating the statement. Number 22 is obvious que es a multiplicative identity. Que sí. Why? Because when you multiply any number times the identity number, que es 1, que es the identity number of the multiplication, the answer is exactly the same. This is a multiplicative identity. Number 23 is commutative because we switching 2 and 6 here. Entonces the option commutative is the option C. Now 11 times is real number. This is closure property. Because when the multiplication A times B is equal to C and A, B, and C are real number, this is a closure property. Now this is 1 over 9 is reciprocal or inverse multiplicative inverse times 9 equal 1. 1, remember, is the identity element in the multiplication. Entonces es obvio que this case inverse property of multiplication, que corresponde with the option B. And 26 is obviously is associative property. We have 3, 1, 2, 3. And you change the parentheses, so you change the order of the operation, and the answer, of course, is the same. It's associative property corresponding with the option C. Okay, 27. Opposite is negative 15, and absolute value is positive 15. Okay, corresponding with the option C. And negative 11, 28, negative 11, the opposite is positive 11, and the absolute value also is positive, positive both, positive 11, positive 11. Get the option B.